He was 19 years old, barely old enough to vote, barely old enough to understand the world, yet old enough to die in a war he did not start, did not profit from, and could not escape. While he carried a rifle through dust and fire, someone else counted profits in air-conditioned offices thousands of miles away. This is not just the story of one young soldier. It is the story of how modern wars turn youth into casualties and billionaires into winners. At 19, life is supposed to be full of beginnings. Dreams are still forming, futures still flexible. For many young men around the world, 19 is an age of education, relationships, and discovery. But for this soldier, 19 became an ending. He grew up in an ordinary household, not wealthy, not powerful. His family lived paycheck to paycheck, like millions of others. College was expensive. Jobs were scarce. The military, however, offered something that seemed impossible elsewhere: stability, respect, and purpose. Recruiters spoke of honor, service, and defending freedom. They did not speak much about death. The promise was simple: serve your country, and your country will take care of you. Health benefits, education, a steady income. For a teenager with limited options, it sounded like a doorway out of uncertainty. Training came fast and hard. Days blurred into drills, discipline, and obedience. He learned how to follow orders without hesitation, how to shoot, how to survive. What he did not learn was the full truth about where those orders would take him or who truly benefited from his obedience. When deployment orders arrived, fear mixed with pride. His family worried, but they supported him. "It will be fine," they said. "It's for a good cause." That belief, that wars are fought for noble reasons, has been passed down through generations. The battlefield shattered that belief. The war zone was nothing like the recruitment videos. No clear enemy, no clear victory, just endless tension, sudden violence, and the constant awareness that life could end at any moment. He saw destruction that news reports never fully capture: civilian homes reduced to rubble, children caught between armed forces, friends wounded or killed in seconds. He was not fighting a personal enemy. He was fighting circumstances designed far beyond his control. On the day he died, he followed orders like he had been trained to do: a patrol, an explosion, chaos. In moments, a 19-year-old life ended far from home, far from the people who loved him. His name appeared briefly in official statements: another fallen soldier, another statistic. Flags were folded, speeches were given. Then the world moved on. But his story did not end there. While young soldiers fight on the ground, a very different war is being fought elsewhere. A war of contracts, shares, and profits. Modern wars are not only military operations, they are massive economic systems. Behind every missile, vehicle, and uniform lies a corporation. Defense contractors manufacture weapons. Logistics companies transport supplies. Private firms provide security, technology, and intelligence. War is expensive, and where there is expense, there is profit. Large defense corporations sign multi-billion-dollar contracts with governments. Every escalation means more orders, more weapons, more spending. For shareholders, war represents growth. For executives, it means bonuses. For billionaires, it means influence. These corporations do not send their children to fight. Their losses are financial risks, not human lives. The 19-year-old soldier never met the people who benefited from the war he died in. He never saw the boardrooms where strategies were discussed or the stock prices that rose with each new contract approval. Wars today are often justified using powerful language, security, freedom, national interest. But behind closed doors, decisions are frequently influenced by economics. Arms deals strengthen alliances. Conflicts justify military budgets. Fear becomes a business model. This does not mean every soldier's sacrifice is meaningless. It means the system surrounding modern warfare is deeply flawed. Politicians authorize military action, often supported by lobbying from defense industries. Media simplifies conflicts into good versus evil. The public is shown heroism, not balance sheets. Meanwhile, the cost is paid by families who receive folded flags instead of answers. The 19-year-old soldier did not die for a billionaire by name. He died for a system that allows enormous wealth to be built on prolonged conflict. And this system depends on one critical resource: young people willing or forced to fight. After the funeral, life changed forever for the family left behind. A bedroom remained untouched. Photos became painful reminders. A future vanished. Compensation payments could not replace a son. Medals could not fill empty chairs at dinner tables. Words like hero offered comfort, but they did not explain why the war continued. This is the real cost of modern warfare. Not just deaths on the battlefield, but lifelong trauma for survivors. Veterans return home with physical injuries and invisible wounds. Some struggle with guilt, depression, and loss of purpose. Others never truly come home at all. Meanwhile, the war machine keeps moving. New recruits replace the fallen. New contracts replace the old. Profits are reported quarterly. The system rarely pauses to reflect. History shows a repeating pattern. Wars are fought by the poor and young, while benefits flow upward. This does not mean responsibility lies with a single villain. It lies with a structure that rewards conflict more than peace. The 19-year-old soldier believed he was serving something greater than himself. In many ways, he was. But he was also serving interests that never knew his name. Remembering him means asking difficult questions. Who decides when wars begin? Who profits when they continue? And who pays the price when they end? Until those questions are honestly confronted, stories like his will continue to repeat. Young lives lost, families broken, and fortunes built far from the sound of gunfire. This documentary explores the tragic story of a 19-year-old soldier who lost his life in a modern war, shaped as much by economics as by ideology. While young soldiers face danger and death on the battlefield, powerful corporations and billionaires profit from prolonged conflict through weapons contracts and military spending. The film exposes the hidden war economy behind political decisions and highlights the human cost paid by families and communities. It challenges viewers to question who truly benefits from war and who is sacrificed in the process.